So hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about insertion of a node in your singly linked list. Here we are going to see how we are supposed to insert a node into your singly linked list at different positions. So I have mentioned three positions over here: at beginning, at end and in middle. So we are going to see each one of it in detail. I've already drawn the diagram for you. We very first start with at beginning. So suppose you want to insert a node at beginning. So this is how my linked list would look. My first node is this, right? This is my first node. It will be head. I have to insert a new element. This is what is my new element, and I have to insert it at the starting, at the beginning. So when I'll insert this, this should become head, right? This is the node that should become head. This connection of head should be crossed out. Why? Because this should not be head anymore. What should be head? This new node. And this new node, this next value in your new node should be this. Let's try to understand this, how you're going to do it programmatically. So here, new node. So this is your new node. New node to next. What should be there in the next of your new node? There should be head. So head value should be over here. So this connection is established. You establish this connection. After that, what do? Head equal to new node. So this was your new node. Will now become head. Clear? So now this is your head. That means this is your new node that was created, which is added to the first or at the beginning of your linked list, and then you have your rest of your nodes. Second type that you see is at the end. Okay, inserting a node at the end. Let's try to understand how this is done. Now here you already see a linked list. The first value that, or the first node, is always head. I've already pointed it. Now at the end, that means wherever is the end node, that means suppose this is the end node, the value of this would be null. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create this new node, and this node should be the last node. I'm trying to insert it at the end. So this is your new node now. So if this is your new node, this should be null now, right? And here you should be having the value of new node. Okay, let's try to understand this over here. So here, while temp to next, I'm going to have a variable that is going to help me to travel through my linked list. So that variable is temp, and that temp will go through the linked list till where? Till it finds null. Okay, so while temp to next is not equal to null, your temp should increment. So your temp which was pointing here will now point here. It will again check the condition, is this null? No, it will point here. So temp to next. Traversing. This code is for traversing, right? Till where? Till your temp to next is null. So my temp has reached here now. You can use any variable. So temp is pointing here. Temp to next is null. Yes. So what it will do? Temp to next is equal to new node. Temp to next will be what? New node. This was the new node that is created. So we already know that whenever we create a new node, this value is null, right? Whenever you create a new node, the value at the next would be null. So what do? Temp has reached over here, which was null. Now this null will be removed, and there will be value of this new node. So again, this which was null will be cancelled, and here you will have the value of new node. New node's next value is already null. So I already know this is my last node. So I have inserted the element. So let's try to understand our third way of inserting a node, that is in middle. Now if it is in middle, it will not exactly be in middle. I'll take the position from the user, and based on that I'll be putting the element. Now for me to get to that position, I'll have to travel through my linked list. Let's try to understand it with our code. So for int I equal to 2, I is less than position. Position is the value that I'm going to take from user. Suppose user is saying that I want to insert the element at 4th position. So this is the position that I'm supposed to come, right? So that is the reason why I'm traveling through my linked list using int I equal to 2, I is less than position. I will come inside, I will check is my temp to next equal to null. Now why am I checking this condition? Because as I'm traveling through my linked list, this for loop is going to help me to travel through my linked list till where? Till the position. I should also check that that temp has not reached the last, right? If it has reached last, that means I need to stop. I cannot move further. So for that reason, I am checking if temp to next is not equal to null, move my temp. So my temp, which is pointing over here first, will move to the next. After that, it will move to the next. Till where I is less than position, that means fourth position, it should reach to third. Okay, the moment it reaches the position, it will stop and it will come outside of the loop. So why am I doing this particular thing? So that I travel through my linked list till the previous node of the position. Okay, because I need to insert this. This is to be inserted. So to insert this, I'll have to come till here. That is what I'm doing here. After that, what I'm doing? New node. This is your new node. New node to next. New node to next. What should be here? It should hold the value of this. Now, where is this value? This value is here. And this is what? This is temp. Clear? I am traveling through my linked list, through my temp. I have come till the previous node where I want to insert. Next, I want to do the connections now because I need to insert this new node. What should be in this new node? If this new node is inserted in between, this should be connected to this and this should be connected to this. So here, what should be the value? Here, this should be the value, but I am not pointing anything here. I don't have any variable that is pointing here. I only have one variable, that is temp, which I am using for traveling. So this temp next has what? Temp next as of now has this. So what I'll do, I'll pick this value and put it here. So that is what happens over here. New node to next is equal to temp to next. New node to next is equal to temp to next. Temp to next has this value. So this connection is established. Clear? After that, temp to next. Now what I'll do, I need here also the value. What value should be there? This. Temp to next will be what? New node. So temp to next is new node. New node is this. New node is connected to temp. So this connection is removed. This connection is established and this connection is established. So you have only this new node connected. Clear? So here, these are the functions that you use. Okay, collaboratively. You have all this, line of codes written when you are trying to insert elements. These are the line of code that you use.